The top of the Empire State Building.
Z100, New York.
What's up? It's Z100, New York's #1 hit music station inside of our Artist Interview Lounge, presented by Hackensack Meridian Health. That is Maxwell.
Yo.
I'm Crystal Rosas.
No, but it's about...
And we got Big Latto.
Big Latto. Yeah, the biggest.
A lot of people come in and out of here, and we've done a lot of interviews, and I was just so excited to have you in here.
Don't tell me
no,
that.
No, for real, because your song is popping. We're going to get to the music in a second.
Period.
But your vibe and what you put out and your energy, like, that is really needed in the industry, because there's so many people that are just haters and don't talk good about people and negative, but I always see you just doing your thing.
I just be in my own little world, my own little bubble. I do me, and you know what I'm saying? Tunnel vision. That's it.
Wait, we need a nail cam. We need a shoe cam.
Oh,
Yeah,
one time.
you know
Go
I
ahead.
don't play.
Okay, we're doing a
She
classy look.
Balenciaga down with a good French tip.
There you go. Can't go wrong with the French tip. And
You
then
can never go wrong.
I have no idea what they're talking about, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you.
Look
You know
at the
what I'm saying?
toe shoes.
The toe shoes.
I tried those on.
High fashion. High fashion. Nothing less.
Oh, yes.
I want to zone in on how you said being focused, being in your own lane, and really doing you. Growing in the game, growing in the industry, and let's just start with the rip. I mean, you've got one of the biggest dudes in the world give you that stamp. When you talking about Mr. Jermaine Dupri, giving you that opportunity, and you're learning from the best.
Yeah.
And you're able to zone in. Big Latto. How does it feel to be able to be at this point now in your career, and you're doing who you are? You're being yourself.
A long time coming, but at the same time, it's so weird because it's just unraveling so fast. Like, I've been rapping since I was 8. I did the rap game and first, introduced myself to the world at 16.
Yep.
And then now I'm, reintroducing with, top 20 records.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Has that hit you yet?
What? I don't think it have.
I mean, you're hearing your song on radio stations like Z100.
Yeah,
this is the biggest.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still a listener from Lil Old Clayco, baby. that's the dream. I'm like the first female from my hood to do this.
Love that.
Let's rewind a little bit. You said you started rapping when you were 8.
Yeah.
Do you remember any of your
what were
first
you rapping
flows?
about?
Like, what?
Child.
Are we talking Skyline Chili? You know
I would just be talking about my little life at the time or whatever. Like, I'd be talking about these girls hating on me in school, but I'm too cool. Just too much. Thinking I'm too fly. I just thought I was too fly. I'd be like, yeah, and my daddy got them big rims.
Well, yeah, because you talked before how your dad had you in, derby racing, or you were racing?
So, I used to drag race. All the men in my family drag race.
Yeah.
So it's this culture in Atlanta. It's just a drag strip, and then everybody from the city pull up, and it's cookouts and whatever performances. It'd be rappers there and stuff. And I used to drag race, but it was kind of more so by default. It's not something that I wanted to do.
Understand.
So I was like, Daddy, I want to rap.
And when you found that this was your passion, and getting into it again with records like Big Energy, being these global records, with people still talking about the way you shut it down at the Hip Hop Awards, to see those things happen for you right now, what would you tell, Little Latto at the time, at the drag strip, knowing that you were able to believe in yourself and that it was going to turn out to be this way?
I would probably say just be patient, because I wanted things to happen so fast, and I feel like God's timing, you just got to trust God's timing, because your timing is probably not going to be his timing, but it's the timing that you need. You know what I'm saying? Period.
No, yeah, you've been in the game since elementary school, but
literally.
You've recently just found this new level of artistry, and everyone's seeing your talent, and now you're in the limelight.
Yeah.
How do you feel about adjusting into this music industry? Do you feel like you still have a lot more to learn, or do you think, I've seen a lot?
The wheels are turning. I see it. You ready?
Yeah, that's a good question. I've never been asked that before. I got 2 answers, because, I feel like I'm a little bit ahead of the game because I've been doing it so long.
Yeah.
So I'm, a little bit more prepared. But you can still definitely catch me off guard. I'm trying to learn how to not respond to these trolls on the internet right now.
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, especially
Who
in
do
the
you
world
look up
that
to
we're
in that
into.
sense? Some people that take it away that you're...
Beyonce?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Beyonce?
Time out for a second. Big Latto,
I want to
this
be
is
like
where...
Beyonce.
This is where we're going to break the fourth wall. call right here because behind the camera we got our girl Neuron, who is probably the biggest Beyonce fan that I know.
Period.
All right, we're gonna do a little Beyonce quiz.
I don't want no smoke. Hands up. Do not
It's
shoot.
your time to shine, Neuron. Okay, we talked about this. What's your favorite food?
Probably seafood boiled crab legs.
So we got seafood boiled crab legs here today.
Yes.
We were just talking about this. All right, seafood boiled crab legs or Beyonce. Who you choosing?
Wait, what you mean?
Like if you had to pick one. I mean, if
No
you had
cannibalism going on.
if you had to only have one in your life, which one are you choosing? You can never listen to a Beyonce song again, or you
no,
can never
Beyonce.
have.
No, Beyonce.
Is that how we're going to run
Beyonce.
too? Okay,
Beyonce.
all right. Nah, she's not
Beyonce. You know what's so funny though? Every time I do like photo shoots or like something that's like I gotta be on camera, and I'm trying to think like probably glam time or something.
Yeah.
And they be like, Latto, what you want to play? I'd be like, turn on any Beyonce playlist.
Wow.
Any Beyonce playlist.
What would it mean to you to know that she is a fan of you the same way that you are of her?
I wouldn't believe it.
Don't say that.
I wouldn't believe
Don't
it.
say that.
No, I wouldn't
You
believe
know
it.
who didn't believe it at the time? Megan Thee Stallion did not believe it.
No,
at
for
one
real,
point in
because
time.
that stuff is like still like crazy to me because I don't look at myself like that. It's hard to look at yourself from third person point of view, like
Understand.
you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like when I met Lil Kim on the red carpet at BET Awards and she said my name and I just was like, how you know me? How you know
because you
me?
earned it, because you deserve it.
You're gonna
It's
get that
still
happy
so
birthday post
crazy,
on the
though.
website. Yeah, that's the goal.
Listen, Beyonce, my birthday is December 22nd. I'm a
Beyonce, if you're
Capricorn. Please put me on the
That's
website. That's a life goal for me.
Now
We
that's
got
someone you want to be like when you're looking at the trolls, but who do you hit up? Like who do you help for guidance? Your
Yeah.
sister, your mom?
My sister.
Yeah.
My sister. My mom, she don't get it all the way, you know, like she don't, just two different generations. Like
just
she just be
parents
like,
just don't
don't
understand.
listen,
Will Smith
get
has
off.
said it for a long
Yeah,
time,
you know what I'm
damn it.
saying? They don't.
but
For real.
really mean things.
Yeah, like she don't really
true,
get
though, but
it. She mean all the good, but
Yeah.
she don't get it. Like my sister, she younger than me. She teach me more about the music going on, the
That's
internet, like how
That's
to do it.
awesome.
Like so, I talk to her about it.
That's awesome.
I
We're
talked
going to
to
take a
her about
shift, and we're going to talk about the live performance aspect of a Latto show, because not only do we got this tour that's really popping. Now, you're going to be here back in New York mid-April
Yes.
in Brooklyn, but you're also performing our daytime stage at our iHeartRadio Music Festival in September. Yo, when you're on stage and you're doing what you love to do, what does that mean to have that fan interactivity, especially now that we've been, 2 years kind of without it?
That's probably my favorite part of all this, to
Wow.
be honest.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. Like, to know, like, this started off as me just, like, humming something or just writing something in my pad or, like, in my notes on my phone. And then to see these people screaming it like they wrote this, I just be like, it's a high every time. Like, nothing can compare to that. Nothing. Like, that's my favorite part about what I do.
The fans.
Well, we
Yeah,
can see
the
that you're so
fans.
passionate about it. You've been on stage since you were little.
Yeah.
And you see some of our icons and people we look up to saying that they're going to retire. It's their last album ever.
Yeah.
Do you ever see yourself being able to drop the rap game?
Say no. We need you here for a minute, girl.
I ain't gonna lie,
Be you.
y'all.
Do it.
Yeah.
What is that like? What kind of thoughts
Because,
come
you
in your
know,
head?
like, you see people like Rihanna, they getting that shmoney.
Yeah, all right.
Rihanna get that shmoney.
that billion level.
My black girl is winning. And she don't
Yeah.
gotta do nothing. She said, I ain't dropping no album. That's
dropping
the
a
goal.
child.
Okay, period. Like, she kick up and do what she want to do every day. Like, this is fun and games, you know, don't get me wrong. My heart is here, but,
Yeah.
you know, I can't do it forever.
Okay.
I'm trying to make that money in my sleep.
Okay. Yes.
Because
Yeah.
I'm right here right now. I ain't been to sleep.
I know.
All right.
You got an early morning flight.
Yeah.
Pobrecita.
We gotta let you get some rest. We don't
Listen.
want you running around these snowy New York City streets much
Okay.
longer. Before we get you out of here, you got this new record with 21 Savage. You got Willie
Yes,
coming. I mean,
Willie.
How do you feel about collaborating with not only some of these other heavyweights in the game, you are yourself, but now to call them your friends and to know that you can hit them on the side real quick and be like, hey, you want to jump on the track and make it even bigger?
Listen.
What's that like?
Crazy. Like, my DMs, I wish y'all could see my DMs. Like,
Are they popping?
I be wanting to, like, brag so bad, but I be like, don't be a groupie. Don't be a groupie. Like, she not going to be your friend no more if you tell everybody. Like,
Do not expose.
but no, yeah, it's super hard. Willie, like, to have Savage on that is, like, big for Atlanta. Like,
Yes.
he from Atlanta, I'm from Atlanta, and it's just, like, running it. Like,
do it.
It's big.
That's so big.
It's big.
You know, and as Latinos, we love you too.
Yeah.
We know that you have a lot of people that you have on the list.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of collabing with like reggaeton or Latin music or any Latino artist that you're like, I like that swag, I like that style?
I would like to. I don't want to just come in like blindsided though. I would feel like I need to do my research and you know that's a homework assignment. Mm-hmm. But I may not have.
Listen, be careful if you say yes, because I'll tell you, she put that idea in your brain and she's looking for 3%.
Listen,
and I started right here in this room with me. First of all, I'll be waiting on the email.
You deserve it.
From my lawyer.
So exciting. I mean, we have big energy. It is 17 on Billboard Hot 100, and
crazy.
It just keeps going up and up.
That's what's crazy though. It's just going up and up. Like every week, I be like, prepare yourself, girl, because it's finna fall 30 slots.
No.
It's finna fall, and I be like, what the?
It's staying. It's here.
Yeah.
We've seen you from, first just urban stations, then doing nights, and now primetime here on Z100 with us, hitting the daytime stage at our Heart Festival. Like, how proud of you about your success and what you've been able to do from 8 years old.
I be trying to find time to celebrate. It's like, it just be happening so fast. It's like, everybody be like, how you celebrating it? And I be like, I don't know.
Sleep. I gotta wake up early tomorrow.
Sleeping? I don't know. I'm still trying to like take it all in. It's a lot. And I'm only 23, so it's like a lot of stuff at a young age. And I'm just like, whoa, I'm overblessed.
Yeah.
Aww.
Continue to just have those little minutes that it might take, seconds of the day.
Yeah.
You surround yourself with the family and the team that is there to do it for you, and and say thanks every once in a while, because you deserve that.
Yes.
Not only you deserve that for your heart health.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Who's keeping you humble? Who's keeping you grounded?
My mom. My mom for sure. I go to her when I'm like, I just cannot. Yes, and my sister for sure. Like, she always there for me. Like, she's so ahead of herself. Like, her years. Like, she younger than me, but she be teaching me.
Yeah.
Look at
For
her.
real.
She's ready.
And then my mama, she always just got that mother's intuition. Like, she always know when I'm like not doing good.
She'll
like
hit you
mentally. Like, she'll just call, send a text, like, praying for you, love you.
And that's all it
and
takes.
I'd be like, you always right on time. But that's what mamas
Mom.
do. For
You
real.
would not believe what that person.
For real. She always
man.
right on time.
Well, listen, the world needs this music. The world needs this. And I didn't want to use the pun, but the world needs this energy right now. And you have provided. You really have. And we just want to say thank you for being you, for staying, for staying so focused, for growing, for grinding, for again being you, because that's what us as fans we love most, is connecting to folks who are not faking.
And let me tell you, when the first few beats of that song comes on, and then we're talking into it, we already know everybody's about to be in the car.
I come in like, hey, daddy.
It's just
you don't think that I'm not thinking about her talking to me?
So keep that vibe. Thank you so much for all that, for real.
Big energy. It's Latto in the building, y'all.
Yeah,
thank you for being a part of this, love.
Y'all know what's going on.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
Z100.